Hello, and the title of this video, I'm not going to pretend. Okay, I'm just going to come right out and I'm going to tell you, I'm not a pretender. Okay, I'm not one that goes around pleasing everybody just so that I'll be accepted. Okay, I'm not that type of person. Okay, I put my whole self out there. I have a lot of different traits, a lot of different qualities about me, but they're all me. Hello there, Apple Brooks. Thank you for joining me. Hello, King Ohukamendo. Hello, Lori. But it's me. I'm being true to myself, okay? And that's my pledge that I'm going to make to you. I'm going to be true to myself. I'm not going to pretend, and I'm not going to come on here to try to please everybody from all walks of life and all of that. Uh, so I just saw a YouTube channel and I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't. I rarely go to other people's YouTube channels, but I went to one and I was just taken aback about what I was hearing. I watched it for maybe 3 or 4 minutes and just skipped through the video, and I thought, you've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. But then, no, this is the world we live in. We want to be everything to everybody. Throw your morals outside the door so that you can fit in and be liked by everybody. When you throw your morals outside, when you just toss them aside, what's that say about you on the inside? Okay, what's that say about you on the inside? Are you being true to yourself when you do that? Are you loving yourself on the inside when you do that? Just so you can be loved or liked by others. That's shallow, you all. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. No, I can't pretend to be someone I'm not, and I'm not going to come on here and just throw this essence, my essence, out the door just to fit in with society. I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to set that type of an example. Okay, I don't want to set that type of example when my children are little, and even still this day, they're still looking at me. Other people are watching you regardless of whether you realize it or not. They're watching how you respond, how you carry yourself. They're looking at what's on the inside of you, and what's on the inside of you is going to come out of your mouth. Now, sometimes, I hate to say this, you all, I really hate to say this. When my daughter was in the 5th grade in Maryland, she had this teacher, and he just couldn't control his mouth. You know what he told me after school one day? He said, sometimes, this is gross, I get diarrhea of the mouth, and he can't stop it. That's what he said. And that's true. People do get that. They just literally this stuff it's not pleasant. It's not wholesome. It's not good for people when this stuff comes flowing right out of their mouth. It does not better their life in any shape, form, in no way whatsoever, but yet it comes out of their mouth because it came out of their heart. And see, that's what I want to be very careful about. If I'm going to have something to come out of my heart and out of my mouth, I would hope that it would bring forth some good fruit in your life. And I would hope that it would help you to grow. I don't want that coming out of me just so I can fit in and spew stuff out of me that would cause you to go in the opposite direction, and it don't help you grow. In fact, it puts you in chains. That's what I'm talking about. It will literally put you in chains, spiritual bondage, spiritual chains. So yeah, I shouldn't watch that, but it was like, boom, Gina, big eye opener. This person ain't who you thought it was. Well, it was a little bitty shred, little bitty shred. I think sometimes when we do that, that person on the inside of us dies, and perhaps we give up hope on the inside of us. Perhaps we let hope die, and we say, well, like Sauron told to Saruman, it would be best, or told to Gandalf, it would be best, old friend, to join hands with Saruman. He told Gandalf that. It would be wise. But you know what? If you ever watched The Lord of the Rings, he said, no, I'm not going to do it. Okay, and he punished him. Yeah, you want to... You see this light behind me? Okay, this window's eyes are the door to the soul, your heart, you got the light. You cannot be in the light and claim to be in the light and have all of this darkness coming out of your mouth and out of your heart. You cannot be like that. You cannot be masquerading around as an angel of light and have that type of stuff coming out of you and misleading. See, when you have people like that, they're literally leading people down a path that they should not be led down. You're putting so many bad things in their way. They're not ever going to recover from this lifetime. They're not, because they're following you. You're leading them down a very, very horrible path. That's a one-way path, and it's a path of no return. See, you're promising them all of these things, and you know what those things are going to bring in the end? Utter destruction of that person on the inside. Utter destruction. If you all are following people like this, and you've been noticing people got wild, got crazy, they literally flip-flop, and they couldn't maintain that persona that they were wanting to maintain and exhibit. If you're following people like that and you're listening to them and you're thinking, okay, well, how's that going to better me? Okay, if you have this slightest bit of doubt in your mind, please don't listen to them anymore. Quit following them, you all. You're going to be led down a one-way road. It's a road of no return, and it's not going to better yourself. In fact, it's not going to offer you any hope at all. Any hope. What it will offer you is the things of this life, the pleasures of this world, all that your body may want. All of this human vessel, it may appeal to this vessel that you're in. Don't listen to it, you all. Don't listen to it. If you want to keep yourself strong on the inside, spiritually strong, don't listen and don't follow. Don't go down that road. I'm begging you, please. Don't go down that road. There are many people who claim to be in the light, and they are not in the light. In fact, on the inside of them is pitch black. Pitch black. But yet, they're making it appear as if they are of the light. The light is pure love. Okay, it's pure love. It's essence. And if you have that light on the inside of you, you will be able to connect with people like that, okay? Your spirit will be drawn to people like that. You know, we are magnets. We are magnets. We draw to us people who are like us, you all. That's what we draw to us. Yeah, you all, if you're just tuning in, I went to visit a website or a channel, and I just could not believe what I was hearing. I couldn't. I'm a little troubled within my spirit when you have people out there who claim to have your best interest in their heart. Okay, doing what's best for you, but you know what? It's like a blind guide. A blind guide. And you're being led down a road where you don't know where it ends, but they know. Their spirit knows where it ends, knows exactly where it ends. Okay? I can tell you where those types of roads end. I know where they end, and you know too if you're watching this. Please don't follow people like that, because it's not going to build you up on the inside spiritually, because I'm telling you, and I'm telling myself, we've got to be spiritually strong. We've got to tune out all of these other distractions that are coming our way. We've got to tune them completely out. We do. We've got to ground ourselves in love and everything that is connected with love. We've got to ground ourselves with love and people who are connected in love. On the spiritual realm, you all, please don't follow these blind guides who are appealing to what they say, the reptilian brain that was left inside of us. Don't follow them. Please don't do that to your own detriment, especially if you have small children. Yeah, you all. Ah, bang, bang, mucka bang. I like saying your name. Thank you, because that's it makes me smile. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You also, yeah, if you're listening to somebody and if your spirit is not resonating with it, but it was at first, but then all of a sudden it doesn't, don't listen to them no more. Even if your spirit's not resonating with me, don't listen to me anymore, because obviously then the connection got broke somehow. Okay, yeah, I would even tell you that about me. If what I'm saying don't resonate with you, don't follow me, don't. Yeah, I wouldn't want to lead you down a wrong path. I wouldn't. And the same way with other people, don't follow them at their spirit. It's all about their spirit, okay? That really it is. The person on the inside of them, because a lot of people have ulterior motives, especially in the day and age that we're living in. It's an ulterior motive, you all. I wasn't going to get on here and do this video. Actually, I was going to show you this mushroom that was in my mulch, and it's got all this kind of hairy like fungus on it. That's what I'm going to show you. I thought I'm going to show this fungus that is on this mushroom, because it literally had all this hair, like very, very fine cobwebby hairs that literally, there was like hairs, and at the end of it, it had these little bitty like mushroom buds at the very end, and it was white, but it looked like strands of hair. That's what I was going to do, you all. And then I clicked on a certain website or channel or something like that. Yeah, please, you all. There's people masquerading as angels of light. They're leading others down a path. Well, obviously, if you go down that path, you want to go down that path. That's what I've got to say. You willingly decide to go down the paths in life, especially if your conscience, if you can speak to, if your conscience, if you can't even feel your conscience within you and you're running all on feelings on the inside of here, you're being led down that wrong road. That's your own choice. That's your own choice. It's boom, just like that, you all. Don't be led astray like that. Don't be fooled. Okay, please don't do it. We cannot have these distractions. Time is very critical. The time that we have left is very, very critical. We got to make the most of it, and we got to prepare on the inside of here. Don't fall for the distractions. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Get yourself right on the inside of here. Get your things in order in this physical life of yours. Get your house in order, your spiritual house, your physical house. Okay, because time is getting a little short. It is. And there are those who claim to be of the light, but they're not of the light. They are angels masquerading as angels, people masquerading as angels of light. But all you'll have to do is take a look at them, and just listen to a few words that come out of their mouth, and then you'll know them, because whatever comes out, the fruit of their mouth, the fruit of their words are coming out of their heart. Okay, it's like a good tree bears good fruit, and a bad tree bears bad fruit. Okay, the good person brings out good out of the good stored up with them, and the bad person brings out bad out of the bad stored up with them. How can fresh water and salt water flow from the same stream? Well, you may say that's impossible. Well, people do it. They do it at times. They really do, you all. This is if I got anything to tell you, please be careful. People who started off on that straight and narrow, and then now you're seeing, boom, the real person. You're seeing the real person on the inside. Yeah. So, plasma energy coming off a pole. There's something to the plasma. There really is. No one is perfect. That's right. Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. But I'm going to tell you what, if you saw me, and if you ever see me, my whole entire demeanor and all the words that come out of my mouth totally changed from what they are now. And they go into the complete opposite direction, and they stay in that opposite direction for practically every single video, because my mindset has done went south. You know, something's been taken over me, because I don't want to do that. I don't want something taken over. I don't want no evil spirit getting inside of me, taking over my body. Okay, I don't. I've got a barrier around me, and this barrier is love right here. I got it embedded deep within me, creating a force field that it cannot get in. I don't want it. I don't want nothing else getting in me, you all. I'm being honest. I don't want nothing else getting inside my heart. Nothing. It says guard your heart, because it is the wellspring of life. I urge you all to please guard your heart. Put bars around your heart if you have to. A force field that the enemy cannot penetrate. Okay, and your mind too. You don't want the enemy creeping in. Okay, you don't want to give away the keys to the entry of your heart or your mind either. You got to stay strong. You got to stay bold. So with that being said, you all, I think I probably am going to go. Yeah, please stay strong, you all. Pray, meditate. Do what you need to do, what works for you. Please do that. And just make every step that you take in this life, may it be in love. Okay, with the assurance that one day you're going to cross that finish line and you're going to be victorious. You will be victorious, and you will cross that line with dignity and honor, because you will know that you have fought the good fight. Okay, and you never gave up, and you didn't waver. You stayed right there on that path, and you tuned everything else out. That's what I'm looking forward to. It ain't going to be easy. But battles are they're won through the strong in heart. That's how battles are won, through what's inside of here. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. And thank you for joining me. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everyone. Please be careful of people who you listen to, because that has a way of getting on the inside of you. The more you listen, the more you'll start to think like that. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you.